like, just get that frag they're not expecting, the Athletico members, and suddenly they're in for a world of hurt. But, enough on that. Let's get right on into this bad boy.
Alrighty. This should be good. Now with Clubhouse, I feel that this could be a semi-close matchup for Clubhouse.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, I suppose it's like we're going to see two very similar styles here, right? Athletico is super structured. Mindfreak, you'd argue, structured as well. But I suppose the advantage Mindfreak have here is their structure is like so different. They like to have a set structure where they are able to get a pick, get another pick, and then they're in a 5-on-3 man advantage, and they're able to default back and just trade out the rest of the kills. That's what I really admire about this Mindfreak side. However, the Athletico on the flip side, they're going to have a set strategy that they're not about getting the picks. They're about executing the strategy and hoping that their players, not hoping that their players get the kills, but like just hoping that strategy comes to fruition, I suppose.
Right. Yeah, that sounds about right with the Athletico that I know as well. And it feels to me like I'm really curious how the acquisition of Imarin to Atletico's roster would play for them, because as a solo player he's amazing. Like I'd say even like if there was a 1v1 between him and let's say the new star player Shinbagel, I'd say there would be quite some competition to the point where I would trust Emo to win.
Yep.
So this could be interesting, but yeah, with Mindfreak already on the roll, I feel that there will be quite at an advantage.
Indeed. So all defenders on site, indeed, and the attackers are going to gain control of pretty much the whole map. But that's how we see Clubhouse played out quite often. Roamers are considered almost a bit of a waste of time half the time, because it's so easy to cut them off and take them out, and you're down at that man advantage almost immediately, which is so important. Like I don't think I have to state it, but I probably should. It's just so important.
Yeah, it's extremely important. And we will be seeing already, not wasting a single moment, Shmed will be popping up in both of those hatches, and not a single even attempt to contest and take out those banner cards.
Yeah, well, what I'd be looking to is Todd down here on the pulse with the pulse scanner. I thought that the didn't they open that with the Habana?
I think they did. Oh, actually, they might have gone for that impact grenade.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah,
we can see the hole. Very nicely done. Does Shmed have any more? And talking about that, no, he doesn't. Neophyte has gone low, taking this fight through the hatch, I'd say. He's going to take it again, though. He's just missed the head there of Kings. He's seen him, though, out of the corner of his eye. Sends pre-fire down, and he's going to get downed through the hatch. Todd's going to be able to pick him up easily, and that's almost better for him, as he's going to be ending up with more health.
Yeah, so that was kind of a reset, but a very dangerous one. But meanwhile, we are seeing defenders creeping up on the main staircase. That could be big if the attackers won't be keeping looking out for their flank. Rizraz secures that first kill on our star player, Imarin.
Oh, wow. And he's able to get back scot-free after, a few shots were coming on out. C4's going to come on out, not do any damage, and Todd's found the first frag for his team onto Magna. He's trying to work his way down these stairs, sending a few shots in, but he's evened up the man count, but there's now 30 seconds to go. Oh my gosh, Neophyter gets off that angle just as we see Lusty from Dirt Tunnel peek on out.
And this doesn't actually look too well, because the Mindfreak will be able to pincer them in really quickly. There's the flash grenades, but the pre-fire from Neophyter very nicely does the job well, but Aces gets the double kill, which is quite unfortunate for Athletico. Todd trades out Rizraz. 1v2 situation, but never mind. Kings and Rizraz will be closing that out. Mindfreak winning the first round.
Yep, it wasn't a horrible attempt here from Athletico. If you talk about how Clubhouse as a map is meant to get played out, you win your downstairs, you lose your bar, all right, and that's kind of how we expect it to go. And then the one team that breaks the mold there of winning the attack downstairs is normally the team to take it out. just because this map is so well strated, so well thought out that everyone knows what to do at what times. So, are Athletico going to be able to keep the trend going, which, hasn't even begun to, well, it started after one round, but, Mindfreak are a different beast. They just play on that extra level.
I'm kind of surprised that not seeing Todd on Valkyrie on his kind of
No, I know Todd's been known to pick up the pulse. It's kind of like, one information gatherer for another, and I really feel like on Clubhouse the pulse is so much better because you can gather that information without having to risk your Valkyrie cameras, and as long as Todd's alive, you're Gucci. So I like the idea of the pulse, yeah.
And with Pulse at C4, this at the double door choke point, he could be quite good as well to secure at the very least that one crucial kill. Nonetheless, a push through strip club, nothing new.
This is pretty standard, yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty standard so far. Mindfreak will be securing the whole floor.
Yeah, let's just check on those defenders.
Athletico not contesting any of that. Ooh, actually, Salix holding an angle in a escape tunnel.
Yep, so he's going to be waiting for any drones to come on in. This is pretty much like a free drone kill if they're going to be opening up in the dirt tunnel there. A lot of information gathered on cams as no one seems to really be heading on into garage. I think they may have... Oh no. Come on, Rizraz. Get that vanilla cam. I was going to say, I think he's managed to sneak on up without being detected and place a claymore there. They're not going to expect. Oh, Rizraz moves smartly and has taken Todd down.
Oh, the timing as well.
Was that a bait, do you reckon? That could have been a bait.
That definitely was a bait.
That definitely was a bait.
Surely Rizraz did not just forget to take out the camera. I mean, yeah. could have been either way.
Well, Mindfreak have managed to able to get this kitchen hatch open. We did see Athletico get it open in the end. But they're at the man advantage now. So
the man advantage
at the end of dirt tunnel, and it looks like it has been opened up.
Yeah. Ooh, nicely done by Schmed with a C4. Was that above the wall? I think it was.
Well, no, it was over down by the bottom stairs here.
Oh, it was right there.
So
nice.
See these holes at the top here? Beautifully lined up, tossed on over. Kings is a rip. And yeah, that's what I like to see. I love to see those kind of strategies coming out from these teams. So, evened up the man count, 4-4. This is feeling a lot like it did last round. As Mindfreak is struggling to find some kind of advantage, some kind of foothold in these bomb sites.
Definitely, and like I mentioned before with the previous Corvidae and Mindfreak, it's pretty much going to be... Ooh, that was close. That is going to be a game of defense. We'll be able to defend better. Ooh, there we go. There's the first kill. There's another one from Silex. There's the second one for Neofighter, and Imoran will be clearing that out with a kill on Magnet.
So, Athletico, they are a different beast to Mindfreak, as Mindfreak are a different beast to Athletico. But, both of them are able to go toe-to-toe here as we see the rounds traded back 1-for-1. And, so yeah, my doubt in Athletico going to be able to help hold this basement as strongly as Mindfreak did is completely shut off. I don't know what the word is. For someone who talks as a hobby or a job, kind of, you know what I mean, as a caster, sometimes I get tripped over on my words.
That happens.
But we are seeing the bar coming out. We see Corvidae liking that cash room. Now, so I was, because I play the game, playing ranked, I came up against the 5-stack. Not all Corvidae, but after they won their downstairs defense, cash room was where they wanted to go, even in ranked. Right, as their second choice. Right. So from memory, I think we won it once and we lost it once. So it's like attacking it. So it is very possible, very viable, especially, it's one of those bomb sites that is much more viable with the introduction of Mirror. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw maybe Mindfreak try that one out.
Oh yeah, that would be quite an interesting hold. We did actually witness it during the initial APAC Pro League, where I believe it was for Southeast Asia, one of the teams actually picked. Oh, Neo! Somebody get those moss files, please. That was nasty.
We can see, I was going to say, maybe Silex has joined us spotting him out, but no, he's all the way over in bedroom. That was so close to taking down aces running around up above. It's just those kind of like game sense plays that you make. You're like, well, I know Valkyrie's going to be up here. Let's give a spray on through at head level. I might get a cheeky little headshot through the walls.
That was almost got near the kill. Nonetheless, a hold and cash is in effect, but Lusty will be picking that up. Oof. Lusty, what are you doing?
Before Neophyter does finally get the kill. I think we've got a bit of a sound bug going on right now. Thanks to me switching off that drone as it got destroyed. So,
oh no.
Yeah, we're going to be hearing that for a bit. Hopefully by next round it's fixed, otherwise I might have to ask for a rehost on that one. So, what is the score now? 4-3. Todd, Solix and Neo still alive. Riz, Mag, Kings and Aces.
Still a force to be reckoned with, indeed. And I would say that Mindfreak at a way higher advantage, sorry. And Athletico at a disadvantage with Imorin, being dead and Todd unfortunately missing those shots that could have been crucial.
Look at Riz, he's still got one barbed wire and one Ella mine to go.
Yeah. He that is a really clever play, and with the Grismet mine that can be used as a grenade, everything could be gone. But unfortunately, that Claymore will be preventing him from doing anything. And Silex could actually nearly ran into Rizraz. And with 50 seconds on the clock, they still have a bit of a movement space and time, but not as much. They will be forced to potentially push into fire, as supply room is pretty much cut off for them.
Indeed.
And what they will need is to start using, the moment they jump in through that window, start using those Candela channels. There we go. That's what we see. And the plant happening. Now all they need to do is to prevent that plant. That is a ballsy jump in by Kings, as he will be going in. Nicely done.
And just like that, it's all up to Todd, and Aces is going to get that frag.
That was really a really ballsy play from Kings, him jumping in from those tables, and that was just that was very well played from Mindfreak and how they just went for the retake that quickly. So the moment the plant was in, they already were on the case.
All right, so I've still got this sound bug. I think we'll have to see how it is when we load into this next round. We'll play it out.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So we're just gonna deal with this no gun sounds for a bit more. I'm sure that's what you're used to. Seeing as you've got no sound on your end.
Yeah,
but yeah, all I can hear is like a sound. So that's quite unfortunate. What happens when when you're on a drone and you switch to it just as it's destroyed, it like continues the sound of the drone getting destroyed. So just to give the teams as much comfort as possible, we'll continue on this round, and then we're going to have to go for a rehost. So let's talk about last round. I said, you win your downstairs defense, but you lose your upstairs defense. We saw Mindfreak win their upstairs defense. And looking at these operator choices, you know what I'm seeing?
Supply room push.
Yeah, especially with this glass.
Yeah, the glass and Monty and Blackbeard to add up to all of that. Yeah, that's definitely could be the way to go. Rizraz could be going for a very aggressive push from upstairs, though, with the sledge.
Oh, he's seen the head. He can't quite land the shots, though. Good effort, though.
Yeah, that was a good effort.
He's going to spray that door down with the OTS-03.
Bomb located by attackers.
I'm quite surprised that Kings is running with a suppressor on his glass rifle.
Is he? I can't tell.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I think he is.
He is running.
I like to run the suppressor as well. Honestly, it like the damage difference is negligible, and it just gives you that. Oh, we're back. Thanks to that drone getting destroyed. I tell him at the end. Wait, no, I tell him now. Yes, I've got sound back.
Nice. We got the sound, ladies and gentlemen. We're back on track.
We just had to watch the drone get destroyed.
Out of the way. Todd holding a very curious angle. As oh yeah, he could get a nice drop if the timing is right.
Oh, he's been flashed out though.
Never mind.
Oh, I thought Magnet was going to push onto him, but no, they're exposed from this angle as well. I wonder if they know he's there. Surely they do. He's going to peek on around, take out Magnet as he's going to swap to his drone, and he's not been punished just yet. Looks like Lusty might be setting up to push on in. They've got to be cerebral of that smoke there, though. Yep, that first smoke grenade's going to come on out, and there's also the Echo to try and force them back just as much.
And that Echo could be actually the way to go. Rizraz actually goes for
Oh, that's the smoke down.
That is the smoke down from above. And that's that aggressive play. So all up to Schmidt and his Echo drone to prevent that push.
Neofighter has also replaced the position on the bomb site here. I think he's going down though in just a moment. Yep, there we go. Rizraz is going to finish him down finish him from above as Ace has also chimed in with one. 2 on 4, and the plant's going to be attempted. Emo in with a spray though through the smoke is taking down Lusty, making it a 2 on 3 now. Schmed and Emo with a chance in this still, as there's now only 20 seconds left.
Yeah, with 20 seconds left, it's all now crucial on Schmed, I'd say, and Emo as well. Emo needs to keep it covered. Yep, there's the cover. Rizraz goes down, and all up to Echo drone now to just keep on dizzying the attackers.
Yep,
Emo
out of time.
Going for the plays as well, and that is out of time.
So
very nicely played.
In a situation like that, Mindfreak just needed to storm the site and get the kills. They were at a 4-2 man advantage. Alright, like yes, that Echo drone's annoying, but if he wants to be on the Echo drone, he needs to you know, be on his cams. So it's just a 1-on-4 on site if they just rush the site. And Mindfreak, I suppose, their own worst enemy there, running out of time from a very advantageous position. And nice shot by Emo through the smoke though.
Oh yeah, that was a good shot, definitely.
Let's take a look at these kills. Neofighter for 4, Todd and Emo both 3, Schmed and Silex 1 apiece. Similar story over on Mindfreak. Aces with 4, Riz with 5, 2 apiece for Kings and Lusty, and just 1 for Magnet. And we're going back downstairs.
Going back downstairs indeed, and so far a pretty standard setup. Except for now, Riz switching up to Bandit and Kings on Ella. Otherwise, seems like a standard one. Aces actually could be potentially going for that spawn peak once again, or at the very least just using this as a bait and trying to pause the attackers.
From the very start of me playing, I used to call that putting the fear of God into them. They know they can't approach the building without having to be very careful of going to meet the Rainbow Six Siege makers.
Oh yeah.
That was funny.
that was a good one. That was a good one.
Emo Rid's got no fear though. He's going to go balls deep straight on in there.
Yeah, Emo's just the machine. He's just going in. He's thirsty for the kills as well, and thirsty for the blood of his enemies.
And smart droning coming out. Solix checking every single corner he can.
Neofighter will be assisting as well with the potential Candela charges from above.
Bomb located by attackers.
Yeah, they're taking it nice and easy, aren't they? Athletico, they've spent just 45 seconds and they've droned out the whole of Clubhouse, and they're sure it's clear.
Definitely. Ooh, that has been that was a nice angle to get rid of the cameras. But meanwhile, King is already on the case for a flank on the garage, and if Athletico did not take care of the garage, not pre-claim wooded, that would be a massive issue.
Oh, I'm pretty well sure that they have claim order. I'd be surprised if they hadn't. Wow, I'm getting network lag once again. Oh, let's hope that doesn't last. It's gone away. And my wife isn't even home.
Oh, shots fired. Either
Just
way,
praying for that NBN to hold out.
pray. Hashtag pray for NBM. Either way, minute 22, not a single kill yet, and I feel that this is going to be one of those rounds where the last 30 seconds, all the chaos will be out.
Oh yeah, that's just how Clubhouse plays, isn't it? You got to have your strategy down pat, and then you got to have that last 30-second flurry of frags left, right, and center to take care of.
Definitely. Mira has been finally drawn out, and Neophyte will attempt now to contest it. Ooh, Emo just missing those shots as he could catch Mira off guard by that.
I think
millimeter.
he's safe in that position. I think it's going to be hard to get the full angle onto him.
Neophyte, I think Neophyte could be going for that garage push as well. That looks misses.
Ooh, we've hit that 30 seconds, and here comes the frags. Magnet and Rizraz are good for one apiece before Rizraz is fully blinded up, but Rizraz is able to get the frag, even though he's blind. Dodd's chimed in with one, though. It's now a 4-on-2, but 15 seconds left. They're going to have to start moving, getting a hustle on. Kings is good for Todd, and now it's all up to Silex, pistol in hand as he's used up all his ammo in his primary. He's going to come on site, and Aces is there for the frag. That is Mindfreak going 3-2 up.
I think Aces got a bit scared from that rush with a pistol. He looked a bit confused with what happened there.
Yeah, like, oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is.
It seems like both these teams are doing such a great job of keeping their opponents out of the bomb sites. I want to see some more, like, you know, both teams, of course, are going for the idea that, you know, we got to take the bomb site, get the plant down, right? Whereas, you know, both these teams are able to deny that. What I want to see is I want to see some aggression, some, you know,
Defenders, protect your
nice
bombs
hard
from
taking
by
of the bomb
attackers.
sites.
Yeah. Yeah, this would definitely call it spice it up.
Like, instead of going for the plant, they need to go for the kills, I reckon. Because there's no point trying to plant when there's 5 people on the bomb site.
Definitely.
Well, you know, they can plant on one and, like, hold them off from one to the other, but... Yeah,
I'd say it's rather a matter of who would be able to push in quick enough for the defenders not to be able to rotate. Because let's say you're dropping from the kitchen hatch, you got Ying on you, or you have a whole lot of smoke. You dump all those smokes in there, drop all together, and let's say even have a shield to cover one of the flanks. While the smoke is in there, plant it, and then and then try to counter that retake.
Yeah. Either. Mindfreak 3-2 ahead. Following trends, though, we're probably going to be seeing Athletico take this one. Unless, you know, someone bucks that trend. Which would have to be Mindfreak at this stage.
And so far it seems like Athletico just sticking to their own setup. I'm not sure what is Rizraz doing. Oh, wait, never mind. Okay, I see what he's doing.
He's just getting it in the right position.
Yeah.
He's not going to be able to bait out Todd this time. I'm sure Todd might be a bit more aware of that.
Yep. And so far, Todd might be getting some good info as well.
Yeah, he's playing closer to site and he's gathered quite a lot, I believe. He saw a few people on this heartbeat scanner.
Yep. And now, what will we expect from Mindfreak's push over here? What do you reckon?
Well, we saw Athletico try a different one. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a different strategy. Are they lining up to drop from the kitchen hatch into the meat grinder is, I suppose, the main question here.
Yeah. Are they committed enough? I'd say the best bet would be to drop it into the blue tunnel and try to emphasize from there. Because that offers you a whole lot of protection still.
But that's just as meat grindery.
It is just as meat grindery, but at the same time, if you can get a flash on the defender who is covering the blue tunnel, you can get the easy peek.
Looks like Lusty might be thinking the exact same thing, and Silex is going to have to use these smokes to hold Lusty off. So, you know, that's going to be less utility for him to use if Lusty plays this correctly.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Magnet is making his way over in the kitchen and up and open the floor, try to get a couple of angles. Rizraz, never mind. The Kings gets the kill, but he will get instantly traded out by Todd. Lusty going for a very ballsy push. Holy moly, that was nicely played in. Just like that. That's Athletico disorganized, but Schmed will be able to pick up the pace back again.
2 and 3 now.
3. Yeah.
Sounds like those cap tower bolts are going to be coming on out, and Ace is getting ready to drop to start going for the plant. He's going to go in the plant corner, and Magnet's also got another one. Schmed's going to have to do something massive to keep his team in, to keep the trend going. C4's going to come on out. He's gotten one. It's all up to Magnet right now, but Magnet is going to find the frag, and that's Mindfreak bucking the trend onto match point.
That was so close for Schmed to actually clutch this up.
If his C4 was better placed, he would have gotten both of them there, and that would have been the round for Schmed, going huge. But let's take a look at these kills right now. Rizraz 7, Aces 5, 4-4-4 for Kings, Magnet, and Lusty. Hello, Shako. And on the side of Athletico, similar stuff. They just don't have as many kills. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They all of them all around. They have potential. But they're not seeming to be able to emphasize on that potential fast enough, I'd say. They have the strats, they have the holds, but like we've seen right now, Lusty just pushed them through the smoke. Silex did not expect it.
Yeah.
While at the moment the Lusty got the kill on Silex, he got the drop on Neofighter as well, who was just rotating, and that was all she wrote.
Lusty, the smoke criminal. That's something you really don't expect, but I suppose you should really be have it in the back of your mind that it's a possible thing that could happen. I suppose maybe these teams just showing a little bit of experience, and Lusty showing a bit of balls there. Yeah, really good so far. But Athletico are not out of it. We saw Mindfreak have their own 2-4 comeback. Are Athletico going to be able to do the same thing? Let's find out.
Let's find out indeed, and the main emphasis will be the push on the garage so far from what we can see. Todd rocking the Magnum and the F2. And so far, MF actually seeming to be ready for that aggression towards the garage and the money room. And first up will be actually Magnet, who's hanging around the eastern stairs with Lusty.
Magnet and Lusty both here. Drones coming out, confirming their positions. So this is going to be their first protocol. They're going to force these guys out of here. Then they're going to start putting on pressure from above. Magnet and Lusty, though, are going to try and hard hold this, I'd say.
Yeah. And the very first contender, Amorin, will be actually going for the pre-flies, just missing by the millimeter. Did you see that recoil control as well? Beautifully AR. That is...
Neofighter saw the back of Smoke's gas unit on his back, if that's what you want to call it. And Neofighter's going to get the shot. Nice headshot onto Lusty there. Makes it a 5-on-4.
Done. Yep, and now Magnet will be forced to kind of fall back slightly to give that will allow the extra breathing room for Athletico.
See those Legion traps getting a few injures as Magnet is lucky to be alive right now. He's managed to make his way out, but he's lost quite a bit of HP there as Schmed had his number through the floor.
Indeed, and now Neofighter will be potentially attempting to push towards the full, or trying to clear out that, or cut out that rotation actually. As he nearly spotted Magnet.
So
Magnet just running between the bullet. Sorry.
He's put down the shield, but he's going to have to move all of a sudden, and Aces is surely feeling the pressure right here. 50 seconds to go, though. Athletico are looking quite strong so far. The scoreboard doesn't quite reflect it just yet, but I think they're all in advantageous positions and have forced the defenders to be in sticky situations. Rizraz going to get detected outside as he goes for a bit of a cheeky little run out. Nothing to come from fruition of that, though, as the nade is going to kill Rizraz. Beautiful Kobe there from Emo Ren before he accidentally throws his drone downstairs. Whoops. Is probably what he's saying in the Discord right now. But Aces is good for one. He's taken out Neofighter. And Kings outside is also going to get Emo Rin. Todd's traded him back out as he's on bomb site, and Todd with another. It's left it all up in the hand of Aces, who's on the B bomb site. Surely the plant will be going down in just a moment here. Indeed it is. If Aces could deny this, this might be the round, but no, it's down. 1 on 2. 1 on 1 now. Aces and Todd, two captains of their teams, going at it now.
Yeah, and so far Aces having a bigger advantage health-wise, but Todd having that F2 and the peak and the spot from where he's peaking has the bigger advantage. Aces doesn't. Ooh, the flicks from Aces going out, and this could be big. The pre-fires. Oh, Todd just clutches it at the last moment with really low health, securing that, I believe, 3rd point for Athletico.
Yeah, that was such a close clutch situation. Ace is almost able to do it. He was good for 2. He couldn't quite get the 3rd. Are we going to OT or are we going to the next map? What's your prediction?
I'd say this could be the last round.
You're going with the last round?
Because Mindfreak are looking very confident, even though last round just proved us completely the opposite.
I'm going to say no, because Athletico are now defending downstairs. Like, yes, Mindfreak did win attacking this once. However, that's just once.
Yep. That is just once. That is true. Well, let's have
a
look
look,
nonetheless.
1 for 2 is not bad, like, in terms of success rate.
Definitely.
You know, it would be really good to see teams like win rates over all their games on defending particular bomb sites. So 82% of the time they win their downstairs defense site or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That would bring in a whole lot of a whole lot of manpower.
Yeah, a lot of interesting strats. Stats. If anyone wants to do that, feel free to volunteer. All right.
Either way.
Well, we're into this one.
Yep. And so far it seems just about the same one. I'd like to talk really quickly about how do you feel so far? Emo's looking with integrating with Athletico. It seems to be, from how I feel it, he seems to be playing about the same role as Shinbagel for Corvidae. What is your opinion of that?
I think he's more of like taking up that same role that Emo's been playing all along, like when he was in Taboo. He's on that buck on attack. He's what is he right now? He's on Bandit, which is another one of his common operators. So not like so much as a Shinbagel type, just straight up fragger, but Emo Rin's also like yeah, he's playing his old role and he's trying to play in the structured style that Athletico are playing, rather than the raw frag power that Corvidae have. Ooh.
Yeah. Alex is going for some really nutty stuff.
this is a fight and a half.
Oh boy. Just use the gas grenade! Use the gas grenade!
Oh, Lusty's been downed.
He actually been downed, but I don't think Alex actually knows.
He's gonna crawl away from that.
Oh, he just realized it.
One babe's gonna come out.
Yeah,
Not gonna be enough though. It looks like he may be defaulting back to the bomb site.
Yeah, that would unfortunately be it, and Alex won't be able to secure that kill. Although that was a pretty entertaining fight. Magnet, meanwhile, already going for the Kobe.
Ooh. He almost got it right over. That was so close.
That was really close.
But a minute to go now. Still a 5-on-5. As how often have we said that kind of thing?
Hey, it seems both teams are playing for that end round moment. Those final 30 seconds of just pure chaos.
Oh, Todd.
Todd.
Ooh, Todd.
Just missing.
How are you still alive there? Right.
I am not quite sure as well myself. Either way, Kings and Aces already dropped in into the memorial room. And if they would play it right, they could get the nice drop. Silence, meanwhile, takes out Lusty. That is the breacher. Gone.
He eventually wins that fight. Schmed's gotten one. Todd's got another one. But Kings is going to trade him on back. Kings cannot quite land the shots onto the mirror as time is ticking down. But Magnet's also good for one. Magnet's good for another one as Neophyter's taking one out. And so it's all up to Kings in the 1-on-2 with 2 seconds remaining. No bomb sight. Oh no! Oh my gosh!
Operator, you have run out of time.
That was amazingly close. What was that?
Wow!
Wow.
Athletico will be thanking their lucky stars that they did not throw that round away right then and there. And we go on overtime.
That nearly became the athletic throw.
Athletic throw. That nearly did.
That was, yeah. I'm amused.
Oh, I'm an old man now,
was.
guys. I can't handle this kind of stress.
Attackers as many bombs as they can.
That's not how you play Rainbow Six.
Oh boy. Either way, Mindfreak moving on to the basement defense.
My prediction was right, though, by the way.
Yeah, you are right.
We go on a 4-4.
Yeah, a 4-4. What do you reckon this time? Who's going to win the overtime?
Judging by Mindfreak being blessed with defense first. Mindfreak.
10 seconds left.
That is, of course,
Okay.
unless Athletico can win an attack.
5 seconds left.
Alright.
That's all there is to it.
Yeah, I might go with the MF pick as well, but that will be I'd say a nice and pleasant surprise if we'll see an Athletico winning that one and actually clutching this up after like a really sweaty, already first map.
Very sweaty map. Stop stratting it out, guys. Just play the game.
Just enjoy already. Come on.
Yeah.
Sweaty tryhards.
The sweaty ESL tryhards. Anyway, enough about kidding around. It's a similar operator lineup choices, of course. King's nice and aggressive here. He's going to wait for someone to try and chuck a claymore down, and he might have a pretty free kill.
Yeah, that would be the ideal setup for him, but Aces, oof.
Why is he down?
Aces, I believe,
No,
got
he's
down
got a
from-
Twitch drone on him. Oh, Todd!
Todd, you cheeky!
Cheeky bugger.
Oh, cheeky bugger getting the kill with a Twitch drone. Oh my god. That is the prime example of just BM
Oh,
on,
rip.
on the enemy team.
I think he was downed by a grenade from above, and then Todd's there for the cleanup. So beautifully done there by Athletico.
That was a quality execution, and that is as well the pulse gone. So that is Mindfreak won't be able to gather as much information from below as they would have wanted it, probably.
A nice big early pick.
Yes. And now it's all up to Rizraz, Magnet, Lusty, and Kings to hold it as Aces is gone. Still have the most of the access towards the escape tunnel, and it looks like Athletico are about to go for the drop-ins into the supply room with the Candela charges going out.
Gonna go for the
probably
plant.
blind. There's the C4. And the pre-fires will be coming out. Lusty picking up the kill on Todd. Neophyte is still going for the plant.
Oh,
And Imorin, getting a nice hit on Magnet's head. 2v3.
both these
What could
defenders
go?
are on site though, and they've got to worry about Rizraz from above. Neophyte has gone down. Kings has got an emo Ren, and that is a round for Mindfreak. Even though the shock drone kill was there, it is not the deciding factor in the round. What was looking quite risky for Mindfreak, and they're going to be going to match point.
Yeah, that is a match point indeed, and the same holes that were made by, I believe, Imorin with his shotgun were used, unfortunately, against Athletico.
It's those kind of plays that like really separate the good from the average.
Yep,
The good
pretty
from
much.
the really good.
The good from even better.
Beautifully done there by Mindfreak on that hold after losing their information gathering pulse. And you know, he's normally good for, or I reckon he probably gets half a kill a round on average with that C4 through the floor.
Yeah.
We haven't really seen ones though, like, so maybe my stats my made up stats are off. But now it's Athletico's turn to defend down there. Are we going to be seeing this map go all the way? We're going to be going to the second map almost immediately.
I would not be sure, to be honest. Both, Athletico seems to have downstairs hold nailed down most of the time, even though we just seen a couple of rounds ago it coming out to a really close conclusion.
Yeah, going off trends, which in Rainbow Six, sometimes not the best thing to go off. Athletico should win this, but they have lost this before. They have lost this bomb site, so anything can happen Sunday today.
Yeah, everything can happen, and everyone can pull off some incredible stuff.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Action phase.
Action
So
phase
far,
indeed.
Lineup's the same. Everything seems to be just about the same. It's all about the sheer aiming skill.
Indeed, and I suppose potentially only 3 minutes left in this game, in this map, I should say.
In this map, yeah.
Plenty more in this game.
And after that, there will be a move on to Oregon, which Athletico would be in for a very hard time.
So we see Todd's changed off the pulse, and he did this last round as well. He's gone for the Ella instead.
Yeah.
Decided they don't need information if they're just going to be turtling on site, which I suppose is not a bad idea.
It is not a bad idea, and I think that Ella mines could do just about the same in giving the information when the attackers are starting to push using those Grisma mines.
Bomb located by
But at the same time, this could be worth it. I'm not entirely sold on that yet. Either way, Magnet's already popping open some ceiling for his team to try to peek through, and the X-Kairos pellets will be doing their things and opening slowly the hatches. Minute 46 till the conclusion of if we're going to be staying. That's the kill from Magnet on Neofighter.
Neofighter just got way too aggressive there, it has to be said. He probably should have retreated rather than take the fight. That being said, in these kind of moments, that's when you got to step up big and make those kind of crazy plays that work. Or don't work in that case.
Magnet, knowing that there could be a potential impact use, that he will be popping open the floor, and Kings tries to go for that aggressive push as well. But he's alone.
Yeah, he's been L'd up. He's just going to try and put pressure on from a separate angle, keep these Athletico members not feeling so tight. And that's a C4 from Emo Ren, and that's a down through the wall there by Kings. He's not quite aware of it, and I think Todd should be good to get the revive. However, Kings is pretty much cutting off any push towards him. Lusty's good for him though, and Kings is going to push on in, take him out too. We're going to hear Emo Ren reloading, and just like that, it's all up to Solix in the 1-on-3. This is looking like we're going to be seeing Oregon, ladies and gentlemen, and indeed we are, as Magnets going to get that final kill, and Mindfreak take the map 6-4.
Yeah, that was quite a spectacular, to be honest, match for this map, but unfortunately for Athletico, their own map pick is lost, so they will need to go as hard as ever possible for them on Oregon to try to win over Mindfreak.
Let's take a look at these kills. 10, 9, 8, 9 for the top 4 on Mindfreak. 10 for Todd, but the rest of his teammates are sitting around 6. Solix with just the 3.
Yeah, that 3-kill difference for Athletico members is probably what would have been the game changer, I'd say.
Indeed. So I believe they're just going to take a quick 2-minute break. Let's attempt to talk through this one, shall we?
Sounds good.
What analysis can we make in regards to that match there?
I feel that both teams had their strats nailed down. Both of them had them jotted down really well. And most of those firefights just came down to either being organized on the last moment pushes or just the sheer aiming skill. Like with the push that Athletico did on one of the matches, on one of the rounds, they smoked it out. They thrown in the candelas. Everything, the setup was just right. It's the fact that they didn't account, I guess, for the C4 that would have taken down the first attacker. And then the spray throughs that were pretty much that got the other two teammates, leaving only in a like 2v3, and it's those like small mistakes that were pretty much the bane of Athletico. Otherwise, I would say that Athletico would have easily won Clubhouse, because as much as Athletico and Mindfreak were also making some of the mistakes on their side, and yeah, it's just who it came down to pretty much who made the least amount of mistakes during the attack.
Yes, 100%. Who was able to get those successful attacks? And then it was Mindfreak who had, I think it was 3 successful attacks.
Yeah.
To Atletico's just the 1. Was it just one?
Yes, I believe so.
Just the 1. Yeah. Just one. Oh, I'll believe me. As I said, I can't take notes here when I've trying to run everything from my bedroom. Home studios for the win. So, looking forward to this next map, Oregon. What are your thoughts on this one?
Oregon, I'd say it is going to be Mindfreaks. Yeah. They did smash it out on the match versus Corvidae. And I feel that if Corvidae struggled massively to versus Mindfreak on it, it's going to be an even bigger struggle for Athletico. So, score-wise, I'd say 5-2, 5-1, probably in the favor of Mindfreak, unfortunately. But I still have faith that Athletico would be able to pull some really interesting and nasty tricks out of their sleeve.
Indeed.
For us.
Right,
what about you, Monkey?
I'm gonna go with 4. I think this depends on, is Todd gonna have a cracker of a game? Because if he gets above that 10 kills or so, he's going to be beasting it. That's what we saw at the ANZ Invitational. Did Todd have a great game against Corvidae on Oregon to win 5-6? Yes, he did. So I think that's going to be the deciding factor. I think also Athletico just needs some of their other players to step up a bit. Silex, he's playing that role, the exact role that Fletcher's been playing, but yeah, he just needs to get a few more frags, and then you're sitting in a better position there. But yeah, can't take anything away from Athletico. That was a great attempt on that map.
Definitely. I can't agree enough with you, Monkey.
What do you reckon are the chances of seeing some of those out there bomb sites?
There is a good potential for it. I'd say Mindfreak would rather go for it. Or maybe no. Maybe Athletico would try to challenge them on their own strats, as in pick kitchen and dining room.
All right. Well, enough of that. We're into this one. Athletico are going to be starting out on defense. Mindfreak starting out on attack. Have funs. Good luck's coming out. I could see this going either way, right? So last week we saw Athletico play on Oregon, and they had a hard time of it. They were facing up against one of the newer teams.
Yeah.
It's gone from my head.
Oh, let's have a look.
Defenders, protect your bombs from
I'll
being
follow you
defused
up
by
on
attackers.
that, Monkey.
It was like Juden's team and was it maybe? I don't know. The very first bomb site they chose was over by Big Tower, and they actually won that one. So
was it the Anixian?
Yes, that's the one. The Anixian, that's their name. Thanks so much for reminding me. But yeah, and they had a rough time on Oregon. However, that being said, the next map was a bit of a Athletico showed up super strong on that one. So it could have been just Anixian were good on Oregon as well. But Mindfreak are a very good Oregon team. And, I really haven't seen enough Athletico lately, especially seeing as they couldn't make it to the Pro League finals. I suppose I've seen a lot more of the Mindfreak, so
Yeah,
it was a potential.
What does interest me is that Athletico are going for, they're expanding. They're not hunkering down on the objective. They get the rotations in the attic, and they're ready to defend the watchtower as well. That's what. That's your pretty much play by book for Southeast Asia Pro League. Todd might get about to be bamboozled.
Oh, they're pushing him from plenty of angles right now. Oh, Ace's drone's going to miss. As I'm going to hit those connection errors again. But we're good. Ace is going to go pick up his drone. He's going to try and toss it back on in, I'd say.
Yep, there's another attempt.
Successfully done. And Todd's position is going to be scanned on out. It was beautifully done there by Aces. He knew exactly when to like time it so that as soon as he jumped in, the scan would come out immediately.
Yeah, and here's the flashbang ready, so maybe this actually could go both ways. If Todd will continue to pre-fire, this could mean big. Magnet actually could get a really nice
There we go, easy.
There we go. And that's what they were expecting.
And he manages to survive as well, not able to get traded back by Silex, which he probably should have, seeing as Magnet was pretty much a stationary target on the side there. But, yeah, very lucky to be alive now, Magnet.
5v4 situation with now Todd being gone. That's the person that you were talking. If he would have a crack of the game, like so far, first round, then it's not. It does look too good. I do think could go from here. They could maybe push from the double window and try to go for just the ballsy up front, or.
Well, to make matters worse, they've lost their first mirror.
Yeah.
I think Mindfreak are going to win this round as of what we've seen so far. They've got the man advantage. They're in the advantageous positions right now. They've taken out one mirror. They just need to get Silex, and they've pretty much got a free plant.
That is true. And,
unless something happens. That changes it.
Unless, indeed. And, let's see, Emo actually could be potentially going for that a flank around towards the watchtower, so he could get a couple of drops really nicely. I don't think, yeah, he will be going for a very nice.
Emo red! Emo red! No way! Oh!
Oh my God!
15 seconds to go.
What are you doing, Emo? The nicely done drop, nearly running into that claymore as well.
It's not over yet, but he's got control of the diffuser. They're going to have to go and get it. I think they're going to be afforded this plant. Yes, they are. Emo Rin just has to try and deny this. And he's not going to be able to. Holy damn.
God.
He gave his best effort there, but his best was not good enough. As he got a 3k in that round. So did Aces, so did Magnet got the 2. But, oh, Emo. What are you doing?
Nasty.
Nasty.
Absolutely nasty.
And Mindfreak just not even watching that. That was, holy damn.
Yeah. That was something at the very least, I have to say.
Oh, he has such good flick aim. Oh, that was so good. Oh, damn. I wish I had my replay system working, but I'm gonna go get that VOD. I'm gonna watch that a few times. Someone's gonna have to clip that for sure. All right, so let's move on to this one after our adrenaline calms down. Mindfreak choosing to go downstairs after Athletico, chose to go top floor first time.
Yep. And this feels to me that it's going to be your average. Actually, never mind. Not going to be a really average hold with Magnet potentially, who could be roaming. Yep, he will be roaming around Watchtower.
Well, I suppose this also hinges on did Athletico see how Mindfreak played this against Corvaday, because it's looking like a lot of the exact same stuff. We saw this when Mindfreak played Corvaday as well. Like a lot of these same Legion mines.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb.
Yeah, those Legion mines are going to be quite a good tool set. Magnet, nope. Not going to be going for any of the spawn peaks. But Schmidt and Silex will be going for the droning up ahead. They will be seeing all that setup. But are they going to be ready for it? That's
Who is that peeking just outside where Magnet's nearby? Neofighter. Could get a bit of a cheeky kill. He's seen the Legion mine come out. It's a good goo mine. He's going to take that out. Trying to go for a few little peeks. Sounds like someone's coming in above him. I believe Schmed spraying open and going to toss his drone on in.
Yep. And so far, only 2 roamers.
Have they come back to site?
I
No,
believe-
Riz is still up there. Oh, and Kings is in the kitchen. If he managed to take out Silex before he gets this hatch open, that is GG. Round done.
Yeah, that is indeed could be a GG. But Todd is holding, not the exactly right angle.
Ooh.
You tell me.
Oh, he's gone for the jump out. Oh, no, sorry,
the
it's
jump
Riz.
out.
Oh, no, he was going to.
Yeah, but but he won't be going in for that. Todd retreats to a safer spot to go for the droning.
Yeah, he's going to try and pop this mirror up. He snuck past a few of these. He's gotten the first one. Can he get the second one? Nope. Body blocked there by the Echo. Neophyte is going to get the first one, though. That is Lusty going down, as we heard tons of pre-fire from that LMG. Oh, Neophyte almost falls. He's going to be sending out some smoke and probably another Candela, as they're both going to fall on the goo mine this time.
Yeah,
and another.
Oh, there's another one. Somebody cue DJ Khaled.
Rizraz is behind for the double. Emo and Neophyte are going down, saving it up into a 3-on-3. He's going to head down into Harry Potter before Schmed's taking him down. However, it is all up to Schmed, as Todd has been downed against Aces and Lusty. Not sure if he might not know about this, and Aces is going to be there for the kill. Kings is going to be credited with downing Todd there, and that's Mindfreak going 2-0 up.
Very well played by Mindfreak. So far being really, really dominant. And Rizraz just getting that extra room for the roams.
Yeah.
I do recollect when I did talk to Rizraz back at the APAC LAN is that he did say in their game against, I believe that was ANZ, when he was part of Corvidae, is that he needed that kind of extra moving space. Like all that he was attempting there to do is to get the frags, but not much of a space. Now that he was given that freedom, he was allowed that pretty much rotation by Athletico at this point. He was able to score that flank. That was pretty much that pretty much ensured the win for Mindfreak.
All right then. Always great to grab that insight into the players' minds and how they work, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, so now with Kids Dorms, Athletico nearly won that, thanks to Emo. Yeah, Emo popping off massively. But let's see if Emo can pull out this kind of wonder once again, and Athletico, the rest of Athletico are able to emphasize on that flank as well.
Looks like
That'll
Kings
be my
wants
question
to
for this round.
storm in right downstairs. This is something we see quite common from Mindfreak. They just take downstairs nice and fast, get a foothold in the building, and they build from there. So Rizraz going to drone it on out. That deadly duo.
Yeah, the same deadly duo that the chemistry has been working out really, really well for Mindfreak's famous duo now.
The real question is Todd going to be able to stay alive up in here again? Or is he going to go down?
I feel that he should have just rotated, but you already have Kings who's pincering. Like, Todd is pretty much, he will have to defend himself.
Kings is going to walk up these stairs nice and quietly. The distraction is all up above. Kings is going to get on up, but Rizraz is going to find one. Todd is now trapped.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Yeah. But he does have a nice angle. He will get flashed, unfortunately.
That's a free kill. That's the Havana going down. That's a nice early pick before Magnet finally trades him out. That was probably a bit too risky there from Aces to be jumping in crazy like that. But we have Emo. We have Emo Rin off the board and also Neophyter. So it's up to Silex and Schmed now. So this round, they lost their Habana, but they've gotten 3 frags for it. I think that's more than worth.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Yeah, that's a worth trade. And with the kids' dorms, it's Hibana wouldn't really matter a whole lot.
Yeah, like it's alright to open up into some of the other the planting spot that's right on the opposite side of the mirror. I forget what it's called. Bunks. That's the one.
Yeah.
Because there's bunk beds in there.
Located by attackers.
Yep.
Rizraz just being a nuisance with that drone.
But he does, it does work out for him really well. But Salix is holding a nice angle. He nearly gets his head taken off. And here's that AMP coming out, so he could get a nice drop on Magnet, who will be peeking just by a millimeter.
Oh!
There it is. Ooh.
Nice shot.
Nice played.
As he's
Next
also
one's
going to
coming
aggress
up,
onto this Rizraz here as he's jumped on in. He's evened it up into a 2-on-2. This is now not impossible. Schmed's also gotten one. This has been the quickest turnaround of all. It's up to Kings. 1-on-2 now with 20 seconds to go. Could this be the round that Athletico win? Or is this going to be Kings coming up with a massive clutch? That smoke grenade's going to force him off. He's in the barbed wire as well. He's going to run into the bomb site. Schmed's there for the cleanup. And wow, what a play there by Schmed and Silex. The 2-on-4.
That was absolutely amazing how this whole played out, and how Silex managed to catch all those proper timings and get the kills. Especially that was a really nice kill on Magnet and Rizraz.
Indeed, so Athletico showing some fight, they're showing some bite, they're showing they're not going home with, not going down to the losers bracket too early on.
Yep, but the day is still
young.
There we go, that's the one, thank you very much. And let's see how Mindfreak are going to respond to this one. I'm quite curious with the pretty much just about the same lineup except for Magnet going now on mute.
Yeah, I love me some mute. His MP5K, I feel, is a really underrated gun. When I first started playing Siege, they had the SMGs, which were pretty average until they did the SMG buff, right? But his gun, it does 25 damage a bullet or something, not much. But its fire rate is a lot higher than what I was first under the impression of. And it's just an edge shot machine. Just have to aim at head level and pre-fire non-stop, and you can get some filthy
Attackers
kills.
recovered the bomb diffuser.
Yeah, MP5K is really, really nice, and just seeing Magnet's head nearly get taken off from that peak. Risky bugger. Rizraz going into the same spot as Todd, going for the ballsy, plays in the watchtower. Could potentially get a good drop as well from above.
Ace is setting up the shield once again. It's just slightly off.
Just a little bit. There we go. There we go. That's.
To call it silver plays, but it works so well.
Yeah, even the silver strats sometimes work better than the pro league.
Drone activated.
But see, I believe that is Todd trying to outpeak Rizraz from the other roof.
Attackers dropped it.
And the run out. Oh, Kings!
That is a
What are
long
you
run out.
doing?
Attackers
That is a
recovered the
very
diffuser.
long run out, and Athletico were not able to get a refrag on that, and that is
Unpunished.
with all of that utility. Rizraz meanwhile. Oh,
How does that shot land? That was so close, but he's taken down Todd. He's also almost got the flick on the Emo before Emo is going to finally land the frag, but Emo's lost a lot of HP for his troubles. It's now a 4-on-3. No Twitch, no Yang. This might be a bit of a hard take, as there's still half the round to go. Athletico have plenty of time to work with.
yeah. And they still have Hibana, who would provide quite a useful utility. But I would have to agree that with Ying and Twitch gone, there would be quite a hard way to approach this. Schmed used up all of his EMP grenades.
Looks like Athletico are thinking of going for a Kid Storm's attack, where they're going to rappel up on these windows and jump on in. It's going to be so hard though without having a Blackbeard or which they probably wanted a Ying to flash on in while they could rappel in and keep themselves covered. Solix looking like he's going to push in from this opposite angle here. He sees no one here at all, as this east-hand side of the building is completely clear. He's going to take out the cam, thinking about taking out the mirror. No, he's going to jump on in first. I think he's aware of the possibility of someone being in a little crack there. And I think he's also aware that that's batteried up. He's going to have to do something about it. As there's 20 seconds to go now. This round has flown away from us.
Yeah,
15 seconds.
with really not a whole lot of heated up fights. Oh, never mind. The Aces picks up that kill on Emo.
Bomb located by
And
attackers.
what a peek from Kings. Silex getting a double kill
I can't
actually.
switch fast enough yet.
Oh, Lusty picking up the last kill on Silex and taking yet another round into Mindfreak's hands.
So Silex with 1 gun kill, 1 knife kill, but that was not enough. As what do we got now? A 3-1 lead for Mindfreak. They're looking strong on
Yep.
Oregon.
They're looking extremely strong, and it doesn't seem good so far for Athletico, as they will need to start pushing even harder pretty soon. Laundry supply room. I wonder what could happen here.
Athletico tried to defend upstairs once, didn't they? Yes, because that was
Yeah.
the great clutch we saw from
They
Schmed
did.
and Silex. So they've lost this twice, haven't they?
Yes.
Attackers need
Yeah,
to
they lost
locate
this
and
twice,
defuse
and
the
so
bomb.
far the kind of more memorable one was the kids' dorms. And so far, could this be the meeting hall set up once again? Well, now from Athletico.
I really think that Athletico are the kind of team that's going to choose to play on site rather than get off site. So that's what I'm
Okay.
predicting we're going to see. But oh, that's interesting.
Hello there.
10 seconds left.
Nice opened
That-
up hole in meeting hall.
5 seconds to
Yep.
insertion.
And Todd will potentially be going for those aggressive roams.
Attackers
Throughout
have
the
recovered
ground
their
floor.
diffuser. Attackers
Well, look at
objective
this,
is to
so
locate
much,
a bomb and
so many of those walls opened up as well. For
No,
that
he's going
clear
back
peek
to
from
site
the
now.
kids.
Is that everyone on site? I think it is. Let me just cycle through them now.
I believe that is. Yeah.
Ace is not
Now-
quite sure if he got the camera. Wow, Kings is
Now
in
with-
nice and fast.
Wow, Kings! Holy moly, that was quick. I'm still kind of confused on why was there an open, like why did Athletico open so much space in the classroom, but yet abandoned it completely. Could this be the pre-setup for yet another flank? But then again,
Let's
yeah.
take a look.
bomb located by attackers.
Not seeing much. It's I just want to go have a look at it from the top down. Just completely opened up this wall here.
the wall is completely opened up as well. Yet still, wait, no. That will probably be used for Todd to go for the rotation through the watchtower, and
That's what
gonna
I'm
be the
thinking
entry.
too, but like, I don't know. They're not really planning anyone back there to like help him get up there. Like one Claymore, and his plans are all ruined. Looks like Mindfreak have got a minute 40 to go, and they're already getting ready to go for the plant.
Yeah, that is very quickly and swiftly. Mindfreak will be also taking the quick control of the meeting hall. And
Attackers
so far,
have
none of
dropped
the
bomb diffuser.
rotations from any of potential roamers being Todd
Attackers
or
recovered the
Emo.
diffuser.
And I'd say that this is just going to be a standard hunker down hold from Athletico. And a whole lot of usage of utilities coming out pretty soon.
There we go. Smoke and such is going to come out. Schmed burns alive. As the Capital does its job. Aces will be going for the plant, and Kings from behind has taken down Emo Rin. 5-on-3 now, and the diffuser's gone down. Silex has taken out one though. Todd's interested in challenging Kings on these back stairs. I think he's managed to sneak up underneath his vision here. But he's not going to be aware of his position. Or is he? Kings is going to come out on top of that, as Lusty's also won a fight elsewhere. And it's all up to Neophyter, as Lusty's also going to get that one. 4-1. Match point, series point here for Mindfreak.
Yeah, this doesn't look too well for Athletico, and looks really nice for Mindfreak.
It's a bit of an understatement.
On a roll. On the roll, yeah. Yeah. And it did feel that, yeah, Athletico were kind of just confused with what was happening. Like the moment they lost the person who was watching over that mirror window from that Capital bolt, that was pretty much the confusion starting. Like, what are we doing now? We lost that poor person watching over them. What's happening now?
Indeed. But this has been a high octane, action-packed gameplay so far.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I do have to point out that Lusty is getting, so far throughout this whole day, Lusty is getting this a second kill with the Capitao balls at the same spot.
Indeed. Let's take a look at these kills though. Solix is the one stepping up for Athletico this time. I said he had to step up, and Todd's just got the one kill. As I said, if Athletico want to have a chance, Todd's going to have to go ham. Kings, Aces doing alright. 6, 4 for Riz and Lusty, 3 for Magnet. But yeah, they're going to be pretty happy with themselves.
Yeah, it seems to be pretty evenly spread as well, so all of the team members for Mindfreak are holding their own pretty well. And pretty even skill-wise.
Ooh.
Schmed is gone, so that is the that's the EMPs down. Now it's all up to Todd to be on the electronics duty.
Rizraz doing the dirty, and that's a nice early pick. They could deny a lot of utility from that Thatcher.
Yeah, and that means that the Legion mines and the Ela mines could be quite safe as well, since Todd will be forced to use the Twitch drone, and it's all up to his eyesight to spot all the traps.
Oh well, a minute down, and Athletico haven't even made any inroads into the building. They are looking a bit lost right now.
Yeah, after that kill on Thatcher, they will be potentially forced to rethink. But never mind, Neo will be taken down by Rizraz once again. 3v5.
Mm-hmm.
This is looking like the potential win for Mindfreak, as that is the Candela's down, and only Imorin's bolts will be the way to go. But there we go. Finally, Rizraz will be traded out.
They're still going to be aware of Kings over in the bathroom here.
I think Imo will ignore Kings's.
Oh no, he's going to flashbang his way in, and Emo's going to win that. Magnet, however, has found one at the same time. That's Todd. Magnet's found another one. It's over to Emo Rin in the 1-on-3 to keep his team on in it. He has to go and collect the diffuser, as that's been dropped upstairs, and then start pushing down.
Yeah, he still has a minute to make a move, so this still could be workable, but it's highly in Mindfreak's favor.
If anyone could do it, Emo Rin could do it though, right?
Yeah, that is true. If anyone can, it's Emo.
Emo can.
So let's see.
Right, smoke grenades coming out nice and early. I think we're going to be very aware of the position of Magnet coming from behind, as more beauties are going to come on out. Has Magnet moved just yet? No, but he's starting to make his move. Imorin's pushing down. He's going to take a bit of damage from that smoke grenade, and Aces is going to be the one to get the kill. That is GG as Mindfreak win that one. 5-1.
5-1. That is what I call a destruction, to be honest.
Yeah. Like, Athletico had a few good rounds, but as I said, Todd didn't get it going. What they needed to do is get Todd going, get him getting a few frags. I think he only ended up with just the one, which is super uncharacteristic of Todd. Yep, there we go, just the one. 6 for Emo and Solix. Todd and Neo, who we saw show up so well on Clubhouse, just not able to do so here on Oregon.
Yeah, that is quite unfortunate for them, but nonetheless, they still have a chance to move up, as they just dropping down to the losers bracket. They're not yet eliminated.
Yep, of course. Now, looking ahead to that, I wonder if we're going to have time to fit in any more games today. I will probably just quickly confirm with Jeebus. That's who I'm thinking of.
Yep. While you're doing that, I'd really like to point out that Imorin, even though that the team Athletico as a whole did not perform that well throughout the series, throughout Oregon, I still have to give props to Imorin that he did an amazing job for those flanks and getting the kills jotted down, especially on Clubhouse. And Clubhouse was a really, really nice map to watch.
100%. Let's take a look. Who was your standout performer?
For this matchup.
Yep.
For this matchup, I'd say Riz will be the standout.
Rizraz?
Yeah, Rizraz. Actually, no. Rizraz and maybe Magnet, because Magnet was really had a really good timing with his flanks on defense.
Yeah.
Rizraz, with just the sheer aggression that he showed and ability to get the kills while under that aggression, that what showed him off.
So that deadly duo
really nice.
once again, I think, who like really stood up. I suppose for me, Mindfreak just performed really well as a unit. For me, there was no particular standout. They were all just doing so well, especially on that Oregon map.
Yeah. That was... Yeah, a whole lot of players, to be honest, were playing really well. But yeah, Mindfreak had taken the first places, I'd say, so far. Shinbagel actually performed really well within the Corvidae Mindfreak matchup on Bang. But and I have to give props to Warden on the Chalet.
Yeah,
Warden did very well, despite their loss at the end.
All right, so that's enough reminiscing over the days so far. I've been informed by the big man himself we're going to be ending this one here. I think there might still be some streams going on at R6 ANZ, guys. So I'm going to chuck some music on and then I'm going to host that channel, and we'll see if it's still going before I do that. But thanks so much for stopping by, guys, and we'll see you next time.
See you later.